also, I feel like, like when you're
Lil Woozy.
Yeah. Lil Woozy vert.
Erin feels a little sick.
Guys, this is like pissing me off. I think I'm extremely run down.
Hopefully.
Last week I felt like really, really stressed out. So I think that like pushed me into
sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Down with that
because then like I slept really bad all week, and then like emo night probably didn't go to bed till like 3:30, and then I think my body's just like, you need a break.
Yeah. Well, let's hope, because also Erin, they're going to Europe
on literal Sunday,
and we're recording on Monday. So I mean, yeah, we were just talking about this. It sucks to be sick in general and having to go anywhere, like travel, because it just adds to everything.
Yeah.
Especially going somewhere far. I feel like you are so unlucky with getting sick when you're about to go somewhere or like have to do something.
I think it's because I get really stressed before.
Yeah.
Like, especially with Europe, I've been so stressed out about because we're like doing our honeymoon and then going to a wedding. But like going to the wedding requires a lot of like small details that I've just been like really, really stressing over. And I think that I just stressed too much.
Yeah.
I stressed into a sickness.
You needed Papa Zanny.
I know.
Should have. Yeah. Maybe you should start meditating
This drink that I got says that it has stuff in it to
like calming.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what it is? Like
no
GABA
idea. Here,
or whatever.
Gabapentin.
No, I believe that there's a vitamin that's GABA something.
Let me see.
But you know what? Maybe it works on the same part of your brain as gabapentin, and maybe that's why they're both called GABA.
Oh, maybe.
Well,
GABA,
I feel like we should go back for a second and say welcome back to Only Friends. We didn't really intro. It's been 2 weeks since the BO dress. And I would like to give a formal apology to our listeners. I don't know if you're aware this happened, but apparently I was chewing ice on the last like 2 episodes, and I have a sort of explanation. I have this water bottle, if you're watching.
The explanation is that she likes chewing ice.
I am obsessed with chewing ice. However, I didn't realize I was doing it at all on this podcast. If you're watching, I have a water bottle that looks like this, and ice flows so nicely through this spout, which is why I like it so much. And I guess I just accidentally kept chewing it, and I'm so sorry. I did not put ice in it this week, so there will be no incidents. Yeah.
Oh, just another cancellation.
One after the other.
I'm trying to find what this is. Okay. It's called Immune Defense. It was $20.
From Erewhon. Yeah.
It's alkaline water, mango, pineapple, dragon fruit, hemp seed oil, golden echinacea, zinc, vegan probiotics, monk fruit, lemon, apple cider vinegar, camu, blue algae, no modifications. Oh, maybe it wasn't this one, but I got a bunch of rando stuff that was like
what is all of that?
No idea.
They could put anything and I'd be like, cool.
I saw zinc and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Zinc's good for when you're sick. Magnesium is good when you're sick,
yeah.
I think.
It also says immune defense. So I hope, I know it's supposed to defend my immunity, but I hope now it's playing like a little offense here.
Yeah.
Because I'm already sick.
Some offense. Yeah. That's really funny. Well, I don't know.
The plus side also is that it's cold, so it's very soothing on my throat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I couldn't sleep last night either. But so I woke up on Sunday and just had like a tickle. And then I was like, fuck. Mm-hmm. But I thought it was because I slept with my mouth open because everything was like really dry. Mm-hmm. But then throughout the day, I was like, something's going on.
Does it hurt when you swallow, or is it just a tickle?
Not right now. But then like last night, you know, at night when you're sick, it's always feels worse.
Yeah.
I had like a very sore throat. And then I was like, fuck. But I never got like... Typically the first night when you start feeling symptoms is when like you'll get the fever and the chills and like all of that, but like I didn't get any of that.
Yeah. And she tested for COVID, so
yeah.
And times. She asked me too, she's like, do you feel comfortable recording? And I was like, yeah,
I didn't. I was just like, Carly, you have to come over.
Yeah, she's like, you're gonna get COVID one of these days.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really mind to get sick. I just want us to get through this week.
Yeah, I feel like it's probably what was happening with you
maybe
that week.
Yeah, I keep getting sick and not COVID. I mean, twice, but
I know.
It's always
but
like,
then of course I was like, immediately, what are the symptoms of monkeypox? It doesn't start with a sore throat though, so I was like, okay, I'm fine.
I also saw, I don't know if I sent it to you or not, a TikTok from an epidemiologist, and it made me feel so much better about, she was talking about how all these girls that thrift are posting TikToks being like, kind of wearing gloves and being like, I don't know if I should be thrifting. Yeah. And she basically calmed a lot of nerves and was saying it's really rare to get it from thrifting and stuff like that. And I can send it to you because she has a lot more information about it. But it was basically like somebody would have to show symptoms, be wearing the clothes for like a prolonged period of time. It would have to survive long enough on the clothes.
So and like then, on surfaces and stuff, we're like pretty okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like say any misinformation, but it was basically like it's a very, very low risk of getting it from like used clothes. So no more washing clothes when I order online. No, I'm kidding.
But what if they're not used? What if it's just like I'm trying it on in a store?
I think that's I think that's even better because you're not wearing it for a prolonged period where it's going to start infecting
Well, maybe the dress had monkeypox on it.
I mean, I think it definitely had everything. Like it had polio.
Like, picked a scab yesterday, and I like looked down. He was like, "Do you think this is monkeypox?" I was like, "What?"
I'm waiting for the first influencer to get monkeypox. Because remember when COVID started happening?
I hope no one does.
Well, no, I hope nobody does. I just don't know if it's like COVID and it's going to go around. Because remember when the first influencer started getting COVID, it was like a social experiment almost. Yeah. I'm like, who's going to be the first?
They wouldn't tell anyone.
Well, yeah, it was like
they'd all have COVID and then never tell anybody. But then like, you know, close friends and then throw parties. Yeah. And they're like, what is going on?
But it also was like taboo kind of at the beginning. I feel like people didn't talk about it as much.
I feel like the only people who were talking about it were people who were actively like being good about it.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, look, I did everything I could right, but like still got it. Like here's
because it's probably embarrassing to be like, oh, I was on a party last week and I have COVID. Yeah. They probably don't want to admit it. Yeah.
The bad kids never told you.
Yeah. The bad kids are just hiding in plain sight.
They are. But today's Monday. We got we got a lot to talk about today.
Do we? Oh, for news.
Yeah, we got a lot of news today.
I know. I'm ready and prepared.
Yeah. We went to emo night on Friday. That was fun. It's probably where I got this sickness.
Jim Carrey was there. He probably gave it to you.
Jim Carrey was there. Yeah.
Somebody literally dressed up as the Matt. When I showed Nolan, or he replied to my story and he was like, LMAO. And we were talking about it yesterday and he was like, wait, so did emo night like hire somebody?
No.
And I was like, no, it was literally just a random guest that dressed up as, it was fully like, when Jason does Dr. Phil and stuff like that, it was that kind of makeup. It was very legit.
It was just a mask.
It was?
It was a Halloween mask.
What? Wait, maybe I was very drunk or something.
Yeah. No, it was just like one of those like head masks.
Are you kidding?
No.
I was so close to him. I thought it looked like thick ass makeup.
No, it was a mask.
Okay, never mind. And I was looking at his teeth. I literally, even when I was next to him,
were his teeth.
No, I know it wasn't his teeth, but I was next to him and I was like, that must have taken like hours.
Oh my.
Oh my God. Okay.
No, it was literally just like something you pull over your head.
Okay, well, we're cutting this out. I'm kidding. Okay, just kidding. So I guess the mask was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But it was really funny. TJ brought him up on the stage and clapped along to some Mike Hem.
It was very funny.
I feel like this is like sounding weird. I don't know if it's yours or mine.
I think it might be mine because I just wrapped it around my neck like a piece of jewelry.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's fine.
Yeah, but it was fun.
Yeah, but it was fun. Stairs.
And then I feel like nothing really like crazy happened to touch upon, but
yeah,
it was a fun night.
Yeah. I had fun. I left at like 1. I usually leave earlier, but I like stuck around a little bit.
Yeah, I think we left at like 2.
Is that when it ends? Mm-hmm. Did you say that they were going to extend LA's stuff to like 4 a.m. at some point?
I never said that, no.
No, you didn't say it, but I saw it somewhere. No. Like a couple weeks ago. They're like going to make everything 4 a.m. It's too late.
Nobody asked for that.
I mean, close at midnight.
Yeah.
Nothing needs to be open past 10 p.m.
4 a.m. Give me a break.
I know. Like,
stop trying to be New York.
Yeah. New York is never going to happen.
You're not New York. You're LA.
Yeah. Oh my God. Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, my weekend was chill, like per usual. I went to Nolan's house.
When is he done with that?
Next weekend.
Oh my God.
This weekend coming up. I feel like it's the day you leave. He's done.
That's such a long time.
Yeah. But they're paying him really well. So because he's like watching 2 dogs.
Yeah.
And he can't really leave them very long. And I guess he did. Not for very long, but I think he was gone for like 3 or 4 hours the other day and they like ripped up. They have their own like room. They do, but I guess when they go places, they leave them in this room. It's like a nice size little room. It has a TV and a couch. It's like their little library. And they just like lay on the couch and sleep usually. But they were like, if you leave them too long, they'll get a little crazy. And so I guess they ripped up. He was like 3
hours is not a long time. Are they puppies?
No.
Oh boy.
Well, maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe it was longer than that. I actually don't know if he told me the time, but
it was like,
but I'm assuming it was
hours.
like 4 hours or something. Well, because it was like, I feel like
people like leave their dogs the whole day there at work.
Yeah. Well, they do have crates, so maybe they crate them when they're gone for a longer period of time, and maybe he just like underestimated it. I don't really know what happened, but he said he got back and there was just cotton all over the room.
Bad boys.
Yeah, it was
or
bad.
Girls, I don't know.
Yeah, they're girls.
Bad girls.
Sassy girls.
Bad girls.
Yeah, so I went
so
there.
Bad.
He made a really nice dinner, my favorite pasta, and yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Yeah, very chill. How was your weekend?
Well, I did emo night, and then I went to Soho House on Saturday and just sat outside all day.
Yeah.
And then
Soaked up the D.
I didn't even get the D. I was under a cabana.
Oh, well, that's actually probably good.
Yeah,
for our
but
pale
I was
skins.
wondering, I was like, oh, maybe that's what did it. Maybe I got allergies sitting outside all day.
I know you're thinking of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I did nothing yesterday because I started feeling sick, so I just like sat in bed.
Yeah. It's a thing to do.
But pretty chill.
Yeah.
Pretty chill weekend.
Yeah. Samesies.
Well, now we're on to the weekday.
Yeah.
And today is Monday.
Yeah, we have a lot of podcasting to do this week.
We do. Lots of casting.
Whenever we do Good Influences, we usually do 2 episodes at a time. So we've been doing that for the past couple of weeks, and I feel like it's flying by so fast.
The time?
Yeah, I just remember being like, okay, and then, right before Aaron leaves, we'll do it this week. And then now it's already here.
I know.
Like,
well, because
what?
we have to do it on Wednesday this week because Matt is going somewhere.
Yeah.
Between Matt and I's schedule and Mike and I are both leaving for like the whole month of August. But we're going to be good. We don't have to record an episode for like a whole month.
Yeah, so no worries. They'll be gone, but there will still be episodes of Good Influences and episodes of Only Friends.
Yep.
We'll do some remote and some we'll do a little pre-recording, little special episodes.
Yeah. There will be one remote.
Oh, just one remote.
Yep.
Okay. I thought I saw 2 on there, but.
Just Uno.
Okay.
Well, next week's will be remote.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, that's the weekend. Now we can get into this day in history.
We love this day in history.
Okay.
Especially this day.
Right, really?
I don't know.
Oh. It's like,
just
is
hyping
it special
it up
for you?
No.
It's okay. So we have your favorite movie, Slender Man.
Movie?
Or just like person.
Myth.
Yeah.
My favorite myth.
Your favorite man.
I'm like, maybe it is a movie though.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Have I seen it?
I don't know.
I feel like I haven't seen it.
Well, it came out this day in history.
What year?
2018.
Slender Man.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was like a huge deal.
Well, I remember the myth. Like that was a huge deal to me in high school or something. And then the game came out and that was horrifying. I don't know. I can't remember the movie for some reason. I don't think I ever saw it.
Interesting. I remember being like a whole thing. I feel like the movie poster was just like black. And then it had like
his skinny
his
body,
little white body or something.
Yeah. I wonder if the movie's about the girls that killed people or something because Slenderman told them to. Do you remember when that happened? It was like a real story. They went to court and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder
Wasn't
if the
that a
movie's
documentary?
probably.
That was definitely a docu.
It was, okay.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the movie's about that premise or if it's about Slenderman.
I feel like it's like a
haunting people.
horror movie about Slender
Yeah.
Man.
Well, I'll have to watch it.
I will not be partaking.
No,
but you must report back.
Well, and the house that Nolan's staying at is literally forest all behind him. And if you don't know Slenderman, I believe it takes place mostly in forest because he kind of blends in with trees and stuff because he's so skinny.
He is a slender
tall.
man.
Yeah, he's slender as fuck.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Okay, and then The Help came out.
Yeah, great movie.
Love that movie.
Yeah.
Ooh, my microphone just
Your necklace
wiggling
fell.
around. In 2011, which is just
Damn.
so long ago.
I feel like I thought it came out when I was in high school. So this always happens though.
Well, yeah. Some sort of schooling.
Yeah. But I just feel like I get them all mixed up.
And then Roar by Katy Perry came out
God.
this day in history. Which now every time I hear it, I just think of WeWork.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Great documentary if you haven't seen
Like
it.
anytime I watched like the show.
Oh, the documentary is
I
really
fell
good.
asleep during the doc.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
It was like after a night out, but I watched like some of it. But I watched the show with Anne Hathaway and why do I want to say Jared?
Jared Leto.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it actually is. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's like the WeWork guy.
Oh,
and Anne Hathaway is the wife.
Oh.
But it's literally played in every single episode, so it's just ingrained in my brain.
Oh, I thought that was one of the songs maybe it's because I feel like in the documentary they had a convention or whatever, and everyone was singing it.
Yeah, it's like
okay, so that did happen. Okay.
They were playing it in the show as like what he would do in real life,
right.
At the get-togethers and stuff.
I have a hard time watching shows after I watch the documentary. I don't know. I think it's because I prefer a documentary, and then it's like I already know what's gonna happen. Like what was the one? The girl with wears black. She's blonde. What was her name? Like the black top. She's blonde. Yeah, she dances really weird.
Elizabeth Holmes.
Yes, I watched that documentary and I was like, I don't care to watch the show.
So you could be describing any person.
I know, but
she was a black shirt and has blonde.
But to me, it was very specific because it's WeWork vibes. Yeah. But I haven't watched that show. Have you watched it?
I started to. I didn't really like it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It was like too weird.
Yeah. I mean, she is weird in real life. Like her voice is so deep, and she purposely made it deeper, I believe is what they said.
Yeah.
Or it was a theory that she did, so she would be taken more seriously.
I just like didn't think it was a good show.
Yeah.
Had to drop off that one and The Girl from Plainville.
Oh yeah, I didn't finish that one either.
Me neither.
That I also watched a documentary first. Mm-hmm. Documentary is so much better because it's like I just like realness.
Sometimes they just like don't do it well.
Mm-hmm. It dragged on. That's my problem. It dragged on.
Yeah, and I was like, I can only watch this girl singing Glee so many times.
I know. Like, I get it. I understand the importance, but...
Yeah. It's weird, too, because for, like, both of those shows, they had, like, really strong, like, lead roles. Like, everyone was...
Like, the cast.
A well-known person. But it was still so hard for me to get into.
Yeah, it just didn't hit. I don't know why.
Well...
I remember I would just put it on and do other things because at one point I was just like, I don't care to like sit down and watch this.
I wonder if they'll make a TV show based on the most hated man on the internet.
Oh, I feel like they have to.
They will.
That's like it's obviously so fucked up, but it's a really good premise for a show.
I know, but I feel like it would be so hard to make a TV show off of it, but I would love.
In terms of nudity?
No, not like nudity, just like being respectful, because it is about like revenge porn and stuff like that. That's like, pretty dark topics that are, I feel like sometimes can be hard to navigate in terms of social context, like people taking it the wrong way.
Yeah. But I think as long as they show how damaging it is.
Yeah, I just want the storyline of the mom.
She's iconic.
That's all I want.
And you watched it. I don't know if we're going to talk about this later, but...
Oh, no. I didn't even have it on, but it just reminded me because, like, the documentary was really good and fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was only 3 episodes, so it was pretty easy to watch. But, yeah, isn't it crazy that happened in our, like... We were in our 20s at that point. I had no idea.
No, I was, like, fully in college, and if I knew about it, I don't remember it, but like I certainly wasn't going on that site.
Yeah.
But like watching it, I literally was like shook. I was like, how is this a thing? And like, how do people like that exist in our world?
I know. When we were watching it, I was like, I'm so glad that this kind of attitude and just the way he acts in public at clubs and stuff is kind of deemed cringy now. I feel like, no? At least online.
Well, there's like every YouTuber, like Jake Paul, the Nelk boys, but I feel like they're all that.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but I feel like if somebody filmed a TikTok of it, all the comments would be like, okay, fucking loser. That's how I see it. And maybe at the club, people will be like, woo, but I feel like general consensus is like, this guy's a fucking loser. He's like, I'm gonna get you pregnant later. I feel like that's so okay.
But I feel like because he was the one person that was just saying that stuff, there are people like hidden on dark corners of the internet that are like, thank God I have someone I can relate to. It's literally like Donald Trump.
I was gonna say Andrew Tate. It's the Andrew Tate of it all.
Yeah, it's like someone who has these controversial opinions that people can finally be like, thank God he's saying it out loud. Because he's like our leader.
Yeah, now. I mean, I agree. I think there would be people like that. But I feel like the overall... I'm just thinking of in terms of like if he was posting TikToks, being like, saying the shit he was saying, it would be. But it's like Andrew Tate. Everyone makes fun of Andrew Tate.
TikTok though. Like if he was still on Twitter, it'd be fine. It's like the Joe Rogan.
He is on Twitter.
Who?
Austin. Or I mean, what's his name? Hunter Moore.
Are you sure?
Yes, he's on Twitter.
I don't know if that's real.
I think it is because he was like, okay. Well, I mean, maybe they took it from
because they have like
something.
a TikTok account too.
And
I looked
it's
at
not
it
real.
this weekend, and I was like, I feel like they're just
Cosplay,
like grabbing the videos from some other external sources because there's only 3 TikToks.
Interesting.
And then it says
and it was connected to that Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And his old Instagram is still up.
Okay.
But like not active.
I guess, yeah. I mean, he's posting something because he did a green screen of like the documentary and him in front of it talking about it and stuff.
I know, but I think it might have been ripped from somewhere.
No, I just mean he's at least posting it somewhere. Yeah. And it's like, what are you doing?
Terrible, by
he
the
looks
way.
awful.
Lose good.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck. I mean, obviously it was like, this could be fake, but I kind of thought it was him just because it was videos and stuff. And I was like, I feel like he keeps posting he's posting as himself. I mean, he's posting things that he would have said.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like that's after this whole documentary came out. Where
no, I know.
Gives light to people who are like, wow, what a fucking loser. Not like him continue. If he never went to jail or like had any repercussions or like got kicked off the internet, like he would still have that whole following of people.
Yeah.
The family.
They're disgusting. But I don't know. I just think it's so fucking douchey. Obviously.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, despite everything that he did, just like his attitude, it's very like club rat douchebag.
No, he's just like a frat bro.
Yeah. But
frat
like 40.
Club rat. Yeah. I mean, not at the time, but like now.
But now,
he's not posting that now.
No. But the tweets I saw were like,
absolutely would.
Yeah.
But because I saw a comment that was like, I'm friends with him. Like this is not his Twitter account.
Oh, okay.
Like blah, he hasn't had it since like 2012.
Okay. So crazy.
But still, like, that
was
could be anything.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, I don't know. It's very weird. But he's disgusting.
Is that Morgan's voice?
No, it's
I can't really
Steve-O.
hear. Oh, well, I have headphones on. I can't really hear.
Morgan. That's what Steve-O sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, I barely heard it.
Well, now we can move on to birthdays.
Okay.
Today is Kylie Jenner's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kylie.
Kylie Jenner is only 25.
That tracks for me, actually.
So crazy. No, it like makes sense, but it's just like so crazy because it's not like you look at everyone's age every day and I'm like, oh my God.
I thought she was younger for some reason, though. I thought she'd be like 23, 22.
No, this is like the right age for me. Okay. But I was just like, God.
Yeah.
It is Mama June's birthday.
Mama June. Oh, okay. What are they up to?
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Like, do they have TikTok? I feel like she has to have a TikTok.
I'm so obsessed with TikTok.
It's like the biggest platform.
I know.
Okay, it's also my mic because I'm cutting out.
Oh no.
I think it's just holding it like this does that sometimes.
Oh no.
It's fine. It lasted 2 seconds.
Sorry.
What is that noise?
The shower.
It's so loud. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, how is it so loud?
She's 43, which shook me. I thought she was older than that.
How old is Honey Boo Boo now?
No idea.
Our age? Everyone ages so fast
20?
now. Oh my God.
21?
I think the last time I thought about her, she was a child.
Let's see. Alana is her name. Wait, she's 16.
Oh, okay. Well,
20. She's so... I wonder what they're up to.
They had their own show, right?
Wait, she is undergoing weight loss?
Who?
Elena Honey Boo Boo Thompson will undergo weight loss procedure with boyfriend.
Huh?
This was like weeks ago.
Can you do that at 16?
In an effort to lose weight, Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson and her boyfriend Draylin are planning on going non-surgical procedures this summer. That is a poorly written sentence. Minimally invasive weight loss procedure this summer. She's having it done next month. So this month.
Oh my God, I
it's
wonder
a
what it is.
non-surgical procedure, suture sculpt endoscopic sleeve.
Okay. I didn't know you could do that as a teenager, but I mean, I guess.
How is that?
I think
They
it's
do an endoscopy down your throat, so it makes it non-surgical.
maybe they're not literally cutting your skin open, and that's why. I don't know. Us as doctors.
Yeah, that's just so weird. Because to me, like, you're gonna have to be put under if you're getting something down your throat.
Yeah. I'm sure there's wait, what did it say? Non-invasive? Is that what you said? Or
A
non-surgical?
non-surgical procedure.
I'm sure there's some definition that makes it non-surgical that doesn't like make sense.
Yeah,
to
no,
us.
I'm sure it's because they're not cutting into her.
Yeah.
That's just so
Even
weird.
though they're probably doing surgery in her body.
A sleeve. So it's like a gastric sleeve. Don't they like, they gotta put something, I don't know.
I think they like clamp it.
Yeah.
So it's way smaller. That's so interesting.
Sad. She's just a little kid.
I know. And those things are hard to.
What? Like she probably literally still has like her baby fat. She's not even like fat.
I know.
She's just like a kid.
Yeah.
That's so sad. I can't believe her mom's letting her do that.
I know.
And her boyfriend, 2 16-year-olds.
I'm shocked that they're allowed to at that age, but I mean, maybe it is.
Like they're literally,
they're
just
not like
children. Like, it's
no,
not like
and
she's 6,000 pounds and it's like a health problem.
no, I watch so much My 600-Pound Life, and those people are like 600, like 400, 500, 600, 700, up to 900 pounds. And that's when they get their surgery. But it's so interesting because they make everybody basically prove for like 6 months that they're going to be losing weight. Because after you get the surgery, you have to be dedicated. You can't just like go back to your normal life. So I wonder if it's like that for every surgery, or if that's more for TV. But I'm assuming it is for all those kinds of surgeries.
This is so
That's
sad.
crazy. She doesn't look. I mean, yeah, she's overweight, I guess, but she's not like
She's a
obese
teenager.
or anything.
She's literally a teenager. Like
Yeah.
your body is gonna keep changing.
Yeah.
This
I wonder
makes me so sad.
I wonder why.
And then okay, it says that Mama June, she got a gastric sleeve in 2015, which I do remember.
I feel like
happening.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that too for some reason.
And then it says that she had undergone a tummy tuck and a breast lift and had excess skin removed from her arms and her neck as part of a full body makeover.
Wow.
And then in this quote, it says, Honey Boo Boo said this in 2018 about her mom. She said, I think that she thought being skinny would solve all her problems because she'd be able to do a lot more because she's smaller. She'll be able to fit into a lot more because she's smaller. She wouldn't get so much hate because she's smaller.
Aww.
Which clearly shows that like that's like also probably her mindset, and that makes me really sad.
Yeah.
Oh, Honey Boo Boo.
I wonder, did the surgery work for her mom? Is she still like thinner than she was? Because that was a while ago.
2015. I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it was more of like a rhetorical.
she's like, oh my God. What year was this? Look at her.
Oh, wow. I mean, Honey Boo Boo is not that big.
No, this like makes me so sad.
Yeah.
She's just a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was in June of 2022.
Wow.
Like, she's a little kid.
It's literally like weeks ago. Yeah. That's really sad. She looked like a kid still too, which is like even worse.
Mama June, I don't like this, that you're letting her do that. I think that's bad. 16-year-old?
Yeah.
It'd be different if she had like a health problem that they were like, you need to do this. But the fact that like her and her boyfriend are just like, let's go get this done.
Together.
lol.
Yeah. I know.
So sad.
I know. I
poor
wonder if there's any
girl.
backstory to it. I mean, there's maybe it was like their last resort for something. I don't know.
I think they just want to do it.
Yeah.
That's sad. Because like, again, they're very just like normal weight.
Yeah. That's like what a lot of people look like. And it's not a bad thing at all.
Oh, no.
It's like I would not look at them and be like, oh, yeah, candidate for gastric sleeve.
Get a sleeve.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Sad.
Yeah.
Well.
So she's getting it this month. Mm-hmm. Dang, I wonder if she got it. I guess I should try to find her on TikTok.
So scary.
Yeah.
Like, you're just a kid. Oh my God, it's making me so sad. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. It's also, I don't know if the autocorrect changed her name, but you'll know. I put this one on for you. Macy Bookout.
Oh, yeah, from Teen Mom.
Bookout.
I can't think of it now that you said book out. Book. How does it spelled?
The same way it sounds.
Book out. O-U-T.
Macy. Okay, yeah, it is book out.
Okay. It doesn't sound right to me, but I feel like I never hear it out loud.
Her last name is McKinney, it looks.
Okay.
Her child.
Literally our age now.
She's our age.
No, I know.
That's so crazy.
But I mean,
that, like, we
her
were
kid grew
literally
up.
watching people who were the same age as us, like, raising kids.
And like, I still watch it.
Yeah. I don't know how.
I don't actually still watch it. I did like a whole rewatch a couple, like last year, and it's just like a dumb show. But then a couple of Nolan's songs, he has like, I think there's 2 or 3 more episodes where they're putting his songs on it, which is so funny. Just because it's like,
it just couldn't be more random.
It couldn't be more random. And also for me, it's like LOL, my boyfriend. And then the show I have been obsessed with since I was 16. I mean, I would leave work. I mean, every Tuesday, my manager would be like, okay, you can go home and watch Teen Mom now. They just knew I was obsessed with it. Oh my God,
that's so funny.
Yeah.
I think I only watched like it when it came on randomly.
Yeah.
It was like hard for me to watch.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It's just so crazy because I was the same age. I mean, we're the same age as them. And when I would watch it when I was in college, they would also be in college, but it's like, they're going to like community college. They're taking care of a fucking child. They have no money. They're living on their own. And I'm like, how am I complaining? Like, these people are literally doing everything on their own with a child and finding people to babysit last second and having troubles with their significant other who is supposed to be their father and is not putting in the work and fighting with their family. I don't know. It's just crazy.
Oh, it's so wild. I feel like I just like don't remember it well enough, but I don't know if for me, I was just like, this is entertaining. I wasn't like, oh, poor them.
Well, I feel like I got hooked on it because it was so dramatic at first. I mean, it still is, but
it's like a very incredibly toxic show. Like,
you think it's toxic?
I think like most of their environments are very toxic.
Yeah, the interesting thing
which is really sad.
When it came out, and I think still the teen pregnancy rates dropped a tenfold because they think it's because of the show. I remember MTV would...
Yeah, everyone was like, abortion.
No, yeah, everyone's like, I can't live this life. Like, no fucking way. So I think, but it also did a lot of good, I think, because when it came out, all the pregnancy rates went down a ton. So teen pregnancy rates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see what the abortion rates were. Not like in a funny way, but like, you know, like,
I know it's just a funny thing
because
to
I
say.
just feel like so many teens are still like irresponsible that it would like happen, but they'd be like, bye.
Yeah. I'm sure
did you
it
have people in your high school that were pregnant ever?
No. Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember my last year playing softball, a girl was pregnant.
So you did?
It wasn't at my school. I didn't play for my school. Yeah.
She was playing pregnant?
Yeah, and that was the last year. I remember that year was the year I was like, I don't belong. It was a lot of people that were like, not my lifestyle. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Softball?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
By that?
Yeah.
It was just people who like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to sound offensive. It was a lot of girls who were like...
You're like lesbians.
No, that was me. No, but I feel like I was probably 14, 15 when I ended playing, but they would be like smoking cigarettes and some of them were pregnant and smoking cigarette. It was just like that kind of vibe. And I was like, where am I? It was also held in a different part of town.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, your mic is not working right now.
Oh, no.
Okay, there.
Wait, was it not? So it wasn't for the school?
It wasn't for the school. Oh. It was just like a random league that like me and maybe like 4 or 5 of my girlfriends from school played on. And as the years went by, more and more of them stopped signing up to play that year.
Got it. That makes way more sense.
Yeah. And
I was like, what? They're just like smoking a cigarette practice.
I'd be like, I don't know.
No, I mean like if it was in high school, that would like never happen. I was like, what the fuck is Omaha doing?
Yeah, no, it was not.
Oh, weird.
I mean, I grew up very like privileged middle class, and like for this one, it was like out somewhere I normally didn't go, and it was just like a bunch of girls I didn't really connect with just because our lifestyles were so different. And yeah, one of them was pregnant. I was like, I don't know if she should be playing, but I think she ended up leaving after a little bit of time. But that's really fucking dangerous. Imagine a ball flying at you. Yeah, not good.
I know. I feel like you can play for like a certain point in time, and then it's like, okay. Maybe
But wouldn't you be worried a ball would come hit your stomach? at any point of the pregnancy? Like, that's what I'd be afraid of.
Yeah.
You're just putting yourself in a
I guess you just
possible
go by what your
scenario.
doctor says.
Yeah, I know.
Because it's like, you know, people aren't supposed to fly after a certain time, but then like I've seen real pregnant ladies on planes.
Oh, yeah.
And then everyone's like,
why is that? In case they give birth? Or is it because there's a health risk?
I think there's a health risk.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like that's like anything. Like pregnancy during anything is just a health. Pregnancy in general is a health risk.
Yeah, pregnancy in general. Don't get pregnant.
Not here.
Speaking of Teen Mom.
Yeah. Okay. And then, Betsy Johnson. It's her birthday too.
Ooh.
She's so fun and cute. She's 80.
Oh my gosh. Queen.
It's really just, we're old.
I'm like,
Okay.
that fan's really loud.
I know. Baby.
I don't know if I can hear it in this. I feel like I can't. It's just I hear it in real life.
It's so loud. Even when it's on and I'm not like recording. Thank you.
There we go.
He'll just like use the bathroom and turn it on, but then it's just on and I'm like, I hate fans. The humidity, yeah.
Oh, it turned on. That's so funny because the bathroom in my bedroom, the fan is really loud and I cannot stand it. I'm like, I don't care if you poop, just don't use the fan. Like, I don't care. It drives me insane, even if I'm not doing anything.
Me too.
I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, even the one in our bedroom, like he'll turn it on a lot of the times, but it's like hidden away, so I don't really hear it. But if I'm in the bedroom, I'm like, turn it off. I don't care. Like I know waft your shit. I don't care.
No, I would rather waft shit than hear the
Listen
fan.
to the fan. I wonder what that is.
And it's funny because I mean, a fan is my comfort. Like I sleep with a box fan, but it's a different kind of fan.
It's like during the day though, I'm like, I want to be able to think.
Yes.
And when it's on.
Yeah, if my box fan is still, if I forget to turn it off and I go downstairs to get coffee and come back up, I'm like, why is it on?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're probably right.
It's a nighttime privilege.
It is. It is a nighttime privilege.
Okay. We're going to get into it now.
Oh, buckle up, ladies and gents.
We're getting into it. So a lot of stuff has happened and we're going to talk about it. So last Friday,
R.I.P.
news dropped that Kim and Pete called it quits. They broke up. They're done. They just like couldn't handle the time apart.
The distance, busy schedules.
Yeah. It just, you know, it's one of those things where it's like sources close to, but nothing confirmed by them.
Oh, none of them have confirmed it yet.
No. And then maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours after that, we get news that Chloe and Tristan welcomed their new baby.
Right. So that's a little sus, I would say.
So weird because they probably welcomed the baby weeks ago.
Uh-huh. So do you think that they put it out there to like distract from the Chloe news?
Kim and Pete?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me because we knew she was having the baby anyway.
I know. It wouldn't be shocking. It's like, okay, we already knew. I feel like finding out was a shocking
news isn't going
thing.
to distract from the Keat news.
Not at all. I didn't even remember Chloe had the baby.
I'm like literally, okay, don't care.
Don't care at all.
I want more Keat info.
I know. Okay. So they said it's because of busy schedules and distance, blah, blah, blah. Do you buy it?
Well, that's not the end of it.
Oh, okay.
So then on Saturday, news came out that it is over between Khloe Kardashian and her private equity investor that she began dating.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to say Kourtney and Travis and I almost shat myself.
But like literally it was the most bizarre thing because it was this was mentioned one time. This was like a month ago.
Yeah, what?
No one cares. So it's just
Wait, so they were together?
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. But like nobody cares about this. So it's like, why are we publicizing it? There's motive behind it. But also on Saturday, E! News posted saying that it's so false. The distance hasn't been an issue for Kim and Pete's relationship while he's been away in Australia filming. An insider shared with E! News. They are still going strong and making it work.
What?
So E! News posted this and only this on their Instagram story on Saturday. And of course I then spiraled and was like,
so what's the
where's
truth?
the article?
Yeah.
But it was literally just they were doing Instagram stories that were like so true, so false. And they were like just silly things.
Oh, okay.
And so unsure. Again, no one ever followed up about this.
What the fuck?
Then this morning,
Oh, Jesus.
Kanye West took to his Instagram account. He posted a picture of a newspaper that reads as the New York Times, and the headline on the newspaper says, Skeet Davidson dead at age 28.
Oh my God.
It has since been deleted. I am unsure if he deleted it or if Instagram took it down because for obvious reasons.
Jesus Christ.
And then also this morning, this was posted. New details are emerging from Kim Kardashian's sudden split with Pete Davidson, with a new report claiming that the former Saturday Night Live star proposed before their breakup.
Stop.
According to Radar Online, things are moving a little too fast for the Skims CEO, who began dating Davidson in late 2021. And while she had hoped to take a steady approach moving forward in the romance, the New Yorker allegedly blindsided her by popping the question. He is devastated. Everyone warned him that she was going to push him away, but he didn't listen. The source said, remember, this is the same guy that proposed to Ariana Grande just after a few weeks. Pete learned nothing from that relationship. He falls hard and he falls fast.
Wow. I mean, I don't doubt it.
So I read that, and it has since been proven false.
What?
So
I'm on a roller coaster right now.
Me too. All morning I'm like, oh wait, what?
You're like, hang on, what?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what? Whee!
So you know how they like update articles? It's like new sources confirm that
Yes.
this is untrue.
Okay.
So he didn't propose.
Okay, what the fuck happened?
No, I know. So like it's Monday morning. We still
There's no answers.
No one has confirmed nor denied. The thing that is really sussing me out about it is Kim has been so quick on Instagram nowadays to like disprove things.
Yeah.
Like every single time there's like a weird story about her, she will post on her Instagram. She'll be like, are you guys kidding? LOL. Like this, and like post a picture of whatever they're like claiming is the information. And so like the fact that she hasn't
Said
done
anything?
that is like, okay, maybe they really did break up, or maybe they're using it as leverage because the new show comes out next month. And
I forgot.
There's been so many theories. I like, of course, it's like, oh, it's for the show.
Yeah.
I saw another theory that was saying that they like leaked it to the press so that Kanye would finally agree to the divorce. And so they'll just say that they aren't dating anymore. So like Kim's alone, and that Kanye will like know that it's not because of Pete, that they're not together, and then he'll finally sign the divorce papers.
I have a headache.
And then yeah, so there's like been so many different things, and I'm just like, can't they just like post a pic together being
oh
like,
my God. I know. Well, it's like she might also not be disproving it because it keeps them in the media a little bit, like mysteriously. And
also
once they're
maybe-
together again, it'll be huge news again.
yeah, well, the thing is, they could just be like maybe taking a little break while he's away.
Yeah.
But like, also, I don't know, like in the show, like she really goes hard for like one person at a time, and like she really likes him, and she wouldn't put forth all this energy to just like, you know, bop around. And so I just don't believe the theory that maybe they're just like on a break and then like they'll get back together when he's back. I don't know. It's just really annoying.
The thing that sucks if they broke up is that obviously he's in the next season because they showed him.
I know.
So it's like,
And this will be too.
this will be two, which makes it juicy. But yeah, it does make me think,
Like
I feel like they're doing things
planting
for
it-
the show.
Maybe they're planning it for the show so that behind the scenes they can have some drama and be like, oh my God, like are the articles serious?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. The media
This
is
trailer is going to be so good when it
dumb.
comes out. I can't wait for the trailer.
I'm just really, it's weird because like I remember when they started dating, it was like, oh, you know, it'll be like quick lived. I'll love this little thing
Yeah.
for them. But like, it's just been so nice to watch Kim just turn into like a different, better version of herself.
Yeah, she seems genuinely happy. The paparazzi photos of them just laughing. I feel like she really needed it.
And I feel like it's made her more, not really down to earth. That's not the word I'm looking for, but you know, in the same sense where she's like posting more candidly on Instagram in regards to like, guys, don't be idiots, LOL. Like this didn't happen.
I know.
And like she never did that before.
Yeah, I think it's also maybe the non-Kanye effect too. She's kind of like
Absolutely.
in her own skin and being able to just kind of say whatever she wants and wear whatever she wants and not worry about looking perfect, because she did mention that on the show too. She's like, I love just like sometimes going out with no makeup and wearing sweats, and I could never do that before, which is really
She's the
sad.
most stunning human without makeup, by the way.
There's a I think I saw it on Reddit, but there was like a theory that she had a facelift because you could see in one of her skincare videos, you could see like, you know, when you get facelifts, there's that wrinkly section by the ears.
Well,
not that it matters because I mean, in my mind, she's done everything she possibly could to look how she looks because she has all the money and resources in the world. So I don't care that she got one, but it's just.
I don't think she did though, because she was on something recently and she like said all the work that she's ever gotten done before.
Yeah, but she could just left that one out. I don't know.
A facelift.
Yeah. She probably didn't want to say it.
I don't know. I doubt that.
We'll never know. We'll never know what they do on the daily.
Maybe we will.
Da-na-na-na. You said it like, maybe we will.
Maybe we'll know.
Do.
We'll know.
Well, that was definitely breaking news and shocking news to say the least. It happened on Friday and we like really wanted to talk about it because we were together Friday night, like, but
devastating.
Yeah, I was actually shocked. I did not think that. Well, I saw a couple of like theorized TikToks that were like, it seems like they're going to break up soon because of this, and this. And I kind of just didn't really pay attention to it. And there was okay, it's so weird with astrology because I don't know much about it, but I saw one come up on my For You page and it was like, wait, she was like, I literally predicted this and played a clip from like months and months ago saying that something about Pete being in a Saturn return or something during these couple weeks and they are going to break up because of this. And then they did.
Everyone is breaking up right now. And I saw that it's because of that. The way that the stars and the moon and whatever is in.
Yeah,
currently it's like breakup season.
Yeah. Yeah, I was with my friend Emma yesterday and two of her friends separately, two different friends just broke up like this week.
Okay, but also we know like 3 couples that have broken up in like the past month and that was pre this.
Yeah, so maybe it's just 'tis the season.
So what's their reasoning, you know?
Hot girl summer maybe. I don't know, hot girl summer.
So I think it's just like, you know, like the Taylor Swift theory.
What?
Like when things happen, everyone is like, oh, it's happening because of this.
Oh, like conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like, okay, or they're just breaking up and it's their time. It's not because Saturn was up Uranus or whatever.
Right. Up Uranus. Up my anus.
Yeah. But like
Saturn is up my anus.
That's like when the people who are like astrologers and other like stuff like that, they're like, see?
Yeah. I mean, could go either way.
No, totally. It's not that I don't believe in astrology, but I think a lot of it's just like luck.
Yeah. I just don't know enough about it.
Yeah.
I just feel like, I don't know. Because for me, I feel like with everything like that, there's maybe a little bit of truth to it. But how do you prove it? That's the thing. I'm like, half of me is spiritual in that way where I believe stuff, but the other half is very analytical where I'm like, okay, but like I need proof.
Totally. I think it's like it all is the same. It's like, you know, when Mercury's in retrograde, you're like, you stub your toe and you're like, oh, well, it must be.
Yeah. I actually read something about it. It's actually not in retrograde. It's something. So apparently, I'm going to say this wrong. They said it's in retrograde because if you're looking at it in a telescope or something, it's moving backwards. So it's like, oh, it's like going back, but it's an optical illusion. It's not really moving back. It's like the way space looks at the time. I don't know. Like something's actually moving forward. So it looks like it's moving back. It's just, it's not actually.
I don't even know.
Should I try to look it up? Like, do you want me to?
I don't even know what that, like what it even, I don't even know what Mercury in retrograde means. I just hear it and then it's like, oh, bad things happen when that's happening.
Okay. It's basically, okay, that's not what that means. Mercury retrograde is an optical illusion, which means it looks as if the planet is moving backwards from our point of view here on Earth. Astrologers believe that during this perceived backwards motion, technology and communication could get disrupted, putting a damper on anyone's summer mood. So basically...
Wait, it's in summer?
Huh?
Mercury in retrograde happens
I feel like it's
summer?
every other week.
Yeah.
I feel like I see people say it literally every other month at least.
Anytime something bad happens to me, I'm just gonna be like, well, it's because Mercury is in retrograde.
Yeah. It's a good excuse, to be honest.
It's
I'm
like
sick.
Christmas.
Mercury's in Mercury. Yeah. How's Santa doing up
Mercury
there?
must be in retrograde.
Yeah, so when the planet Mercury enters apparent retrograde motion, that marks the beginning of a span of misfortune down on Earth. At least that is according to proponents of astrology who have made the phrase Mercury in retrograde.
What does NASA say?
NASA has no comment. An increasingly
Like
buzzy
NASA
one.
literally must just be like,
LOL. Yeah, I know. Okay, wait.
It must be like they're QAnon.
No, probably. They're probably like, shut the fuck up. Do you think NASA believes in astrology?
I doubt it. I feel like because they just like, it's so science. Like anyone who's like a doctor or a scientist, like they are so like science based.
Yeah, and they know everything about it.
Yes.
That
so
could
it's
be
like
known.
they're so educated and like, you know, they know what planets give off, like all of that stuff. And like, I do think that like, I think astrology is really cool. And like, I'm absolutely the person who like goes into a coffee shop and if like they have your horoscope for the day, I'm like, oh, so me.
Reading it,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But I think like
We're just not in it,
they're
in
very
it.
much like, oh God, oh my God, how dumb.
Wait, okay, so it says in 2022, the phenomenon is set to take place 4 times. Once took place beginning in January, with others set to last from May 10th to June 3rd, September 9th to October 2nd, and December 29th to January 18th.
Okay, so that makes more sense as to why we feel like it's always in retrograde.
Yeah. So I was like, only the summer.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know.
Okay, so this kind of explains it better than I said. Retrograde motion is when a planet appears when observed from Earth to reverse direction. This happens due to an optical illusion caused by the differences in orbit. In the realm of astrology, retrograde motion has negative connotations. So basically, it's not really retrograding. It just looks like it is.
I just think that like if it was a real problem and it happened this often, like news channels would be reporting about it.
Yeah. And like
they'd be like, oh, okay, everyone take your vitamins this month or whatever because Mercury's in retrograde.
protect your computers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, and then another thing that I've been seeing so much of, that was really all that I had to say, but in terms of news, the important stuff. But this like Addison Rae's dad is getting out of control.
It's so scary. I saw a TikTok of him it came up on Free Page. It scared the fuck out of me. It was
it the Young Gravy
Young
one?
Gravy. He's basically just yelling.
So
like buff, trying to look scary and buff, trying to fight Young Gravy because he's hitting on his ex-wife. I don't know.
No, they're still married.
Okay, so wife.
Yeah.
They're still married. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
Young
okay.
Gravy and Addison Rae's mom have been flirting online, and then Young Gravy confirmed on a podcast that they were in fact going to go out on a date.
Right.
But she lives in Louisiana, so it's like hard. But I thought she lived here for some reason.
I thought so too.
But you know, he would know. Young Gravy would know.
Yeah, totally.
So, yeah, apparently that's happening. And then Addison Rae's dad, who has been just like a scandal in the news. He had like an affair with a 25-year-old, like
and a 19-year-old. Yeah, something about a 19-year-old.
Yeah, he's just like
younger than Addison.
A sick person.
So disgusting.
You know, like has a family. Like did this all while he had a wife.
Yeah.
He then posted a TikTok that was like he literally looked like he was on steroids, like flexing in the camera, grinding his teeth.
It was like horrifying.
Being like, "Fight me, Young Gravy," and then he's just been going wild. Like Tana Mojo commented on it and said something.
It's like
that was like, I'm calling the police.
I'm calling the police. Yeah.
And then he started going back to her and he was like, oh, well, like, what about your body count? Like,
because of your body count, go take a bath.
Yeah. And so then Tana posted the most insanely, like she read his ass so well that like my jaw was on the floor and I loved it. But it makes me feel really sad for Addison because like if that were my dad.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's her stepdad also.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's her stepdad.
God.
But also I saw today, apparently she unfollowed her mom on Instagram. So I'm like, what is going on?
Maybe she's uncomfortable with her mom flirting with Young Gravy.
Totally. I mean, I think that I can't imagine.
If my parents acted that way, I would literally be like, you need to stop.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine my own parents being on TikTok acting like
teens,
a clout house.
No, literally.
So I don't know. And it sucks because I feel like Addison and her mom are very close.
Yeah.
And I don't know the real tea or anything like that. But yeah, the Tana thing was really funny because I've seen a couple of podcasts she's been on. And people have asked like, what's going on with Addison Rae's dad? And she would just be like, oh, I don't know. It's like crazy, but I think they're taking care of it. Like she never said one word. And as soon as he came for her, she was like, okay, I'm going to expose everything. Apparently she has texts from him like answer the phone, hitting on her friends who she said that they're in
clubs.
bedrooms together and they were scared and Tana like went in to get them off. I don't know. It just seems like a lot. There's a lot. Hello, sorry, the microphone's not right. Seems like a lot more below the surface than we really know. And apparently she's going to talk about it on a podcast. So
This is her real dad.
it is.
Yeah.
Why did I was listening to something and they were
It
saying her
says they
stepdad.
divorced when she was younger and were on and off often throughout her childhood before remarrying in 2017.
Okay, well that sucks that it's her real dad.
Yeah, it says she was born and raised in Lafayette, Louisiana to Monty and Sherry.
Okay. Yeah, I was listening to something and they kept calling her or him her stepdad. That's why I thought that, but
If anyone has any clearer information, because all I'm seeing is that like it just says that he's her dad.
Yeah.
Like, who's her real dad? Is he her stepdad?
I don't know.
Monty Lopez. Oh God, poor girl.
I'm like, what's Addison's last name? Ray?
Monty Lopez.
Addison Lopez is a really cool name.
Yeah. But thank God she doesn't go by it now. Otherwise, that would be really embarrassing.
I feel really bad. I can't imagine being a kid on TikTok and having my parents also get fame and then act that way. I think it's really fucking disgusting, to be honest.
Yeah, her mom kind of like always made me uncomfortable on TikTok.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Same.
And like her dad too, like her whole family. I was just like, this girl.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like any like, child star vibe.
Yeah, it's like now it's the new age internet child star.
Yeah. And instead of her parents just like taking her money, they like are obsessed with clout.
Yeah,
instead
it's
of money.
fucking weird. They'll make their own money with the clout.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely a new thing, obviously, because social media is still kind of new in a way. And we've never had to deal with young people getting really famous and then their parents overtaking it a little bit. It's really bizarre. The world is just spinning faster and faster every day.
It's just too much. Yeah. This guy, I can't even believe he's a grown adult.
Yeah.
See, he would follow Hunter more.
Yeah, probably.
He'd be Monty Lopez would be one of those people in Hunter Moore's videos that's like doing crazy stunts, like eating, like
so stupid.
using a toothbrush after putting it on poop.
Yeah.
He would do that.
Yeah.
For clout.
Yeah.
And that's
so
that
nasty.
on that vibe.
That's that on that.
I went into like a deep search of it last night.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe it was the night before, but I would recommend. I would start at Tana's page and then it'll trickle you down to all of the other videos you can watch.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking crazy.
It's disgusting.
I would like, oh my God, I don't even know what I would do if I were her, but.
I don't know. I'd be like, never talk to me again, all of you.
Yeah.
Nobody in life. Okay, should we do Am I the Asshole?
Yep.
Okay. Am I the asshole for dressing up as the Grim Reaper at my brother's wedding?
Oh boy.
I, 20 female, and my family have a twisted sense of humor. Think my uncle asking us to put skeleton hands sticking out of his grave before he died, and when he did, we did so. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah.
My brother and sister-in-law got married a month ago and had a costume party for the reception. They were going to get married on Halloween, but moved it up when other events came up. They still wanted costumes, though. I thought dressing up like the Grim Reaper would be hilarious because of Till Death Do Us Part. I ran the idea past my brother, and he approved. Then comes the day of the reception. Bride totally flips out at my costume, and my brother, who approved it, stood behind her. They made me go home and change. Ended up with a polo shirt, slacks, and a clipboard with business cards and said I was a door-to-door salesman. It's a pretty good last-minute costume, I will say. The situation came up again today when my brother confronted me. Apparently, my sister-in-law had a breakdown because my Grim Reaper costume showed up in some of the pictures the photographer took at the reception, and she hated it. She's demanding I pay her a portion of the money since she invested in the photographer, since she now can't use any of the pictures. So am I the asshole?
Okay, couple things. If your photographer doesn't know how to Photoshop, that's on you.
Yeah, what the fuck? Isn't that kind of easy?
Yes. Like,
I guess unless
literally
it's like overlaying
half
with somebody.
of being a wedding photographer is knowing how to Photoshop shit out.
Oh, I never thought about that.
Yeah, like, it's so, I bet you can find it on TikTok. Like, if you type in like wedding photographer, like edits.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a really good point then.
Yeah. Like, because if you take a picture of a couple and then like, randomly a person's walking behind them, just get rid of it.
Oh,
and then it just
funny.
like looks like a normal thing.
I mean, that's so obvious, but I wouldn't have never thought of that.
And then it's like, okay, well, then just like, if it's not on the standard contract, just like, if it's a deal breaker, edit it out. Second thing, if you're having a costume party and like you're not pre-approving people's costumes, that's on you.
Well, it seemed like his the brother approved it.
No,
so it's like,
also,
that's on you, honey.
But what the fuck else was everyone else wearing?
Right?
To wear like you know, there had to be some other, exactly.
Yeah.
Like there had to be some other weird, wacky costumes.
Yeah.
Like the Grim Reaper isn't even that crazy. It's just like a black outfit.
No, yeah, with the little pitchfork thing. I mean, or not pitchfork, whatever it's called.
Like, yeah.
But it's funny because till death do us part, that makes so much sense. I feel like that's a really funny idea. Obviously, it's a little scary because people are actually like, the Grim Reaper, but you're having a costume party for your wedding. Your brother approved it, who is the groom. So no, you're not the asshole at all.
No.
Your brother's actually the asshole because he should have told you no.
Even the audacity to be like, pay me money.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I would tell her to literally eat so far up my asshole that like
up my
she'd
Uranus.
be full forever. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like you're having, bitch, that's on you for having a costume party.
It's unhinged behavior. It's so weird when people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that this happens all the time in Am I the Asshole? Like, well, you should pay for this because of this. And it never makes sense.
Like, that's your fault. You wanted to have a fucking costume party for your wedding.
Yeah, like you need to really take a good look at yourself and think, maybe I should have set some ground rules.
Yeah.
Or here's the costumes you can be.
Totally.
Or can't
like,
be.
Be like fairies or like, you know, Bridgerton characters.
Yeah.
If that's what you want. But like, I don't know. Or even just be like, no masks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like anything was set. The girl asked her brother. She said it was fine, or he said it was fine.
It's on him and her.
This lady seems like a fucking nightmare. And
Bridezilla.
Yeah, like I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this person for the rest of your life because this just seems like the most insane thing to me.
Yeah, I hope the bride's costume was a Bridezilla because that would really
probably
fit.
Didn't need a costume.
Yeah, just she's like, hi, I'm Bridezilla because I'm awful.
And that makes me really sad that she like turned her brother against her.
I know.
She seems like a nightmare. Mm-hmm. I would love a follow-up on that. I would love to see photos.
Should I see if she posted any? I doubt it. I'm sure she doesn't have any photos.
I feel like most people don't because it's an easy way to
like see who people are. Mm-hmm. Unless she blurred everybody, but I don't know if anyone even asked for photos.
It's just like so dumb. That is so stupid.
Yeah.
No like you can't pretend to be like quirky and fun enough to have a costume party and then pull not some shit like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Like that's insane.
No, that's so true. If you're gonna, I mean, having a costume party for a wedding is like really crazy.
It's
so
insane.
Play the part.
Yeah.
Like if she did, because she is crazy.
The thing is, it also wasn't even on Halloween. Like, if you're gonna be that weird, embrace it.
And don't
let
get mad at people.
Yeah. I don't know. She's a fucking weirdo.
And like, sorry, why do you care that the Grim Reaper's in the background of your photos? I feel like if anything, if you're having a costume party, that's really funny.
Yes.
I mean, some people just don't have humor.
It seems as though she just
wants
has
to,
like
but
she's out to get the sister.
Yeah,
something else must have happened, and she's just like nitpicking. She seems. Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like some people when they become brides, they're just fucking insane.
Yeah. I bet she probably had problems with other people as well.
Yeah. I mean, they should have been like, here's what you can and cannot dress up as. I feel like that would have just solved everything.
I don't know, man. People are so weird.
Yeah.
Like, that is funny that she was the Grim Reaper.
I know. It's really funny. Yeah. And I didn't really get it. And then she said, till death do us part. And I was like, oh my God, that works so well.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Get a life.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I the asshole for speaking Italian to my girlfriend's rude Italian-American family and embarrassing them? Sorry, the updates are like at the top. So I'm getting to the juice. Recently, I started dating a girl. She's great and I love her so much. I met her family a few nights ago for dinner. She warned me that the male side of her family is very big into being macho, into testing the boys the women date, and are very big on taking pride in their Italian ancestry. I think because the grandfather, however, they were almost all born, I think besides the grandfather, however, they were almost all born in Bergen County, New Jersey. But whatever, it's nice to take pride in one's heritage. Long story short, at dinner, they kept making jokes at my expense. I honestly would not call it bullying, just things about my height, beard, shaved head. Like, that's literally bullying.
What the fuck? Height, beard, shaved head, personality.
Well, yeah, that's like literally bullying. They tried to make fun of my IT job too, but stopped once I told them my income. It was overall not a bad experience, but not so pleasant one. Anyway, her older brother kept pushing things, giving me exceptional amounts of shit for playing lacrosse in high school. Apparently, it's a sport for prissy rich kids and not manly like football or baseball.
Okay, bullying.
Literally
Like,
everything he's describing. He ended his rant by saying, hey, we're just a big Italian family. We're loud and tell it how we see it. Ha 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 ha. And all the family except my girlfriend laughed. So I, for the next minute, responded to everything they said in Italian. My girlfriend buried her head in shame. The grandfather laughed and everyone else kept looking at each other confused before telling me they didn't speak Italian. I replied, then don't use your Italian heritage as an excuse to behave poorly when you can't even speak the language. They got mad, but the grandfather told them all I was right and to be quiet. My girlfriend isn't mad, just ashamed. I think the grandfather likes me, but word from my girlfriend's sister is that all the men are furious, think I'm a smart ass, and that I disrespected them and their masculinity in an unforgivable way. Also, the update says there may have been some confusion as to my girlfriend's reaction. She was ashamed her family dug so deep into me, not about my response.
Okay.
After wanting to die for the next 48 hours, she agreed I did the right thing and that it was funny.
Okay.
And he updated, he said, I speak Italian almost fluently because I lived in Italy for 3 years when I was a kid.
Okay. No, I think this guy had like the most perfect comeback. I feel like that's movie material.
Couldn't be more movie material.
It's so good, and that's the exact thing that I would want to happen if I was in that situation.
Yeah. Also, I feel like, I mean, it's just like the Jersey Shore. It's like the guys from the Jersey Shore. You know what I mean? Like that's what I picture in my head.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
They're meatheads.
Guido meatheads.
So they don't know Italian.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think the grandfather, like someone who is, you know, like fresh off the boat from Italy, like probably sees these kids and loves them because they're his grandkids, but are also like, you're fucking losers.
Yeah.
So when this kid like talked back to them, the grandfather probably was like, dang.
But didn't he say he embarrassed them because...
Not the grandfather.
Oh, I thought the
grandfather was like, you deserved that.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, because they're fucking assholes. And like
they were embarrassed.
Okay, good. I thought the grandfather was for some reason.
He was like, it says the grandfather told them I was all right and to be quiet.
Oh, then who was like, something their masculinity?
The men.
Oh, they said that.
Like the sister-in-law or someone was like, they're mad at you because...
Got it. Oh my God. So get over yourselves. Yeah. Like, shut the fuck up.
Go learn Italian then.
Yeah. Like, that seems like your problem.
I can say cacio e pepe too.
Oh, yum. Don't even say that right now.
Ugh.
You don't... Oh, yeah. Peppery.
Yeah. Too peppery.
Yeah.
Like it... I'll have the cacio e pepe sans pepe.
Pepe. Yeah.
No pepe for me. I think it was just like iconic because they probably didn't see it coming.
Yeah, that's an amazing. Am I the
Also, he sounds like such a like smart person. You know, he has an IT job. He played lacrosse, so
he knows Italian.
Yeah, well-rounded.
He was put in that situation. God did that.
Yeah.
He was placed in that situation. He knew Italian for this exact scenario.
I know.
He pulled it off, and iconic.
I'm wondering like how many people there were because it's just so I can just like picture it in my mind, the whole situation. Like him talking Italian to them and they're just all like, yeah.
GTO. Cabs are here.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I think King and I stan.
Yeah, I think all the boys are the assholes except for the one who knew Italian.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
I'm going to go take a nap.
Okay, Erin's going to take a nap. We, I should have mentioned this earlier, but we posted a Patreon. Oh no, there's a Patreon episode going up this week. Mm-hmm. If you're listening, it is probably out. I have it set for Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So Wednesday it comes out, and I'll put a little clip in right here.
In my last relationship, I never met any of his friends or family and was basically kept a secret the whole time. During the week from hell, before Harry and I were official, Voldemort. Oh, okay. We're going Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Told me it's just fanfic.
You're just reading the Harry Potter book.
Harry was in love with me and so was Voldemort, and they fought over
Then we
me.
had a threesome. So that's a little clip of our Patreon episode, and we'll be recording another one for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, our Patreon is patreon.com/onlyfriends. We have bonus episodes, early episodes, usually 2 to 3 days early, full video and everything. We have a Discord link. We have bonus footage, just like random vloggy stuff we post on there. It's really fun. And yeah, our video podcast comes out, or audio podcast comes out every Wednesday, and video comes out on Thursday. So make sure you're subscribed to everything and rating and reviewing the podcast. It really helps us. And yeah, thanks for listening and watching.
We'll see you guys next week.
We will. Ciao.
Ciao, mama. Is that what he says? Baby? Does he say ciao, mama? Ciao, mama.
De Pepe.
What?
De Pepe.
Ciao, mama of Pepper.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye, mom of Pepper.